dog, I'm a beast and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve still.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no chance. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 27, Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you.
Odell Beckham Jr. past the 20. 10.
They're not even trying to do anything.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 82 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible?
Is good. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Yo.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on. 21. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I got this.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
6 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
13. 56 is mine. 56 is mine. Here we go. G all day. Defense.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I'm dead ass here.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eagles Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. 7-7. Our score after 1.
End of the first quarter.
Dead.
With the score tied 7-7.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Mayfield off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
In the beginning, I love it.
23
he's about to fight
yards
Deuce,
on
and
the
then he
play.
knocks the guy off, and then she's like,
we talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Lets him fall
Here's
down.
what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield under pressure again, and down he goes again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And long.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
But it brings up 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. The 40. The 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Mostert. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception into red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. I got you. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. 12.
Garoppolo on first down, looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Following the interception, Mayfield out to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's second down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. He's picked off at his own 47. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
21.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
They'll throw now on the final play, and it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it.
The score, Niners 21.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
Complete to Kareem.
23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Just 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off.
Yard line.